Hello, and welcome to your Capricorn Tarot for December 2019. This video is being recorded on the Sagittarius new moon, November 26, 2019. As the energies are fresh and ripe, so many of the parameters of what influence your December have already been brought into sight. And so let's see what messages want to come out for you as I've taken my Rider Waite deck and just shuffled it around on the table, which is not something we usually do. We've been told that all the correct reversals will be in place, and we're going to read with reversals for you today. This video is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node positions. And we starting right out saying, Capricorn, you've been feeling on your own, but you're starting to come out of that. You're beginning to move on from the struggle of being on your own. You had somebody in your past that was bringing in a lot of arguments, a karmic relationship. It didn't last. I feel that you are moving forward and you've gotten your guidance. I feel like some of you are going to visit your father, and you've definitely put down some structure and some rules in your life that help you feel more composed. It takes a lot of your worry away as you set these boundaries for yourself. You're not so worrisome and you realize there's less conflict. I feel like that is coming from you setting your boundaries and you're setting your ground. The world is here to say that as you move forward and you give up struggles, you overcome major accomplishments in December 2019. Overcome major struggles and have major accomplishments in December 2019. I feel like you no longer feel so stuck in sadness or lack by being single. For those of you who are single, for others of you, I feel like there is, if you're not single, I feel like there is a connection in here that is making you grateful that you're not single. So I feel like whether you're single or connected, like, dude, it's looking really good for you. You're feeling really good about that. And I feel like this state for you is blessed. So it's not about being connected or being single. It's about loving where you're at, and loving the skin you're in is really big for you right now. Being transparent with your wishes and your desires. Speaking your truth in a tactful way. Yeah. And I feel like wherever you feel creative blocks, those things are going away because you have released yourself from being in certain fears. You cut out a lot of fears that used to hold you back. Fears of what would happen if I go into a relationship. Fears of what would happen if I be single. Fears of what would happen if I say what's really on my mind. Fears of what would happen if I put down the law this time. I feel like as you move past all of these different fears, you open up an energy that's going to help catapult you forward greatly towards the things you truly desire. Yes. Love from heaven. Love from heaven coming down from your father, your grandfather. There's a male figure in heaven that is sending down love and blessings right now. You've been through some big changes in your home environment, big changes in your work environment too. And I feel like this is allowing more space for more positivity. So during the month of December 2019, some of you are going to choose to stand your ground and move away from a work or home environment situation where you knew that you weren't being appreciated and somebody was manipulating you. There was some manipulation going on. Somebody was taking advantage of you, and there was some major imbalance. Whether this is a relationship or a home environment, I see you leaving it behind. I also see that this is giving you a rebirth. You've been through a major rebirth. This is why you are making these big bold changes right now for yourself. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come out for you. Just kind of letting the cards fly out for you. Very freestyle and free flow with your reading today. And I feel like that's kind of the energy that you've got going on in your life. Very freestyle, free flow with your life. Let the cards fall where they may. But the experiences that I see for you in December, this will be our last card, is a lot of releasing of the idea of what you have to do and be for others to be pleased with you, and releasing the need to be approved by others. Yes, releasing the need to be approved by others. I feel like you've recently realized, like, you know so much. Everybody cannot be in touch with what you have to offer. And so you're learning where to balance and hold back and where to put out and what to share and what to keep for yourself. And I hear financially, emotionally, and spiritually in every way. Okay, Capricorn. I feel like you kind of exhausted yourself. You really worked yourself out in trying to really cut through all the bullshit that was creating a blockage for you and your creative space in your financials. And I feel like anywhere where you had financial worries, where you felt like you weren't making enough, I feel like all that is coming to an end. Changes to your home, changes with your children are going to help you release. What are the changes with your children? Changes with your children as far as the rules and the structure. You've gotten a guidance on how to do things different with the rules and the structure of your children. I'm being told to pick up all the cards that fell down and tell some more for you of what are the messages in December for you. And I'm being told to give them a shuffle, just a little bit of cards that were already pulled out for you, because these are your cards. So let's see. And I'm hearing as you move out of December, how these things will align, okay? As you're moving out of the month of December, how will things be aligned for you? How will things be working out for you? Okay. So first, we have a Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like moving out of December, you won't be so angry because you have changed so much in your life and you have rearranged. A lot of restructuring creates a release of anger and frustration and opens up creative space, because anger and frustration are going to create blockages to that creative space. Okay. Also, I feel the Nine of Pentacles. You know that it's up to you. You know that you're the reason that you are stable and grounded and successful, or you're also the reason that you can have a life filled with frustration and chaos. And you've gotten a handle on that. And by releasing so much of the anger, by changing your boundaries and your structure in your life, even with your children, that comes up again. The Five of Pentacles comes up now in reverse, which is the way we like to see it. You're no longer feeling so much lack. I feel like as you move out of the month of December, you're not going to be feeling like you're missing so much, whether that's money or people or love or spirit, whatever that is that you thought you were missing so much of going into December 2019 coming out. That's going to reverse itself and you're going to be feeling better. The Nine of Wands comes out reverse now for you as well, saying that not only do you know that you brought an end to it, you're going to take those skills with you forward. You brought an end to so many things that it's like you'll never be able to forget the value of the lessons that you learned, and they make you a better person moving on. Okay. The Page of Wands is here to say you're not going to try to fret and fret and fuss about where to go next and what to do next. You're going to allow the universe to direct you and put you in the right place with the right people. That this is going to be I feel some back and forth travel involved for some of you in regards to business, and I'm hearing 28% of you viewers. So, whatever that means. Okay. The King of Wands is in reverse, and I feel like this is a person who is in your life who is creating a lot of the anger. And I feel like you're releasing that connection, and releasing them into the wild. I'm hearing releasing them into the wild. Go ahead, go wild, let your hearts go crazy. The Eight of Pentacles says you're going to, this is very, it says, first off, it says this is very productive for you that you've released that person that brought so much anger and frustration to you. But it also says you're going to focus on your pentacles. You're going to focus on your own goals. You're going to focus on doing what feels like productive for you, productivity, what feels like you are increasing for yourself, that which you want to grow, right? Okay, the Five of Swords is here because I see that somebody is looking at your work, and I feel like there's gossipers. I feel like there's, as you leave December, you will have withdrawn so much that somebody's got some junk to say. They got opinions. Oh well, let them have them. You know that they say about opinions, they're just like assholes. Everybody got one. And you know what? The Five of Cups is a confirmation of what I said. No longer will you allow that stuff to ramble around in your emotions or in your head. You're going to walk away from that and let them feel what they may. You understand that you're not responsible for their feelings because you didn't do nothing to hurt them. You didn't do nothing to try to um, throw them off or cause imbalance or frustration or irritation within them. No, you didn't do anything negative to this person, to these people. And so I see that you're not going to be allowing their emotions to be your issue because you didn't create any of those problems. And you realize that some people have to deal, no, every person has to deal with their own emotional issues as you've learned to deal with your own. Okay. We have the magician in reverse. Yes, I see that you won't be dealing with these people because you can tell the emotional manipulation right where it's at. You walking away from anybody who is emotionally manipulating you. Okay. And I feel like I'm hearing dark arts. I'm hearing dark arts. I feel like you have come to realize that somebody you know employs dark arts, and so you'll cut that connection because you say, yeah, there's a balanced way to do this. We don't have to go all the way light, we don't have to go all the way dark, we definitely don't have to go manipulative. Okay. I see the emperor here. I see that you are protected in this. You have uh legions of protectors here, spiritual protectors, all your ancestors and your loved ones who have passed into spirit are there to say, you know what, we're here with you. And I see you upholding your boundaries. These new boundaries you came into December with, I see you upholding those new boundaries and standards. I also see the energy of protection with you. And then another hello from heaven, from all those ancestors and loved ones, your father, your grandfather, whoever these are. Okay, let's see what else we got. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're not going to be trying so hard to make certain things happen or trying to make people see your way, right? The Knight of Wands, you say, whoever you are, I'm not going to try to force you to stay. You want to be in and out, back and forth, go ahead. Go out there and play. But at the same time, this is something that I'm not going back into. Yeah. The Six of Swords. Oh, the Six of Swords says, on the contrary, somebody is going to go back into this relationship with a back and forth, but I hear that you're doing it from a different headspace. Yes. Okay, what else do we have? The Ten of Wands. I feel like at the end of December, Capricorn, although you've let go of so much, I feel like you're still feeling like you got a lot going on. And I feel like you still feel like weightiness. What is this weight? What is this weight that you're carrying? The Hermit. I feel like for you, Capricorn, the weight that you're carrying is that you know that there's still more for you to learn, and you're in not the best feeling place. It's like you go from feeling great to feeling blah. But what I'm hearing is that you're just at an emotional neutral right now, and you're used to being so high vibration that when you go down to neutral, it's like a huge whoa, what the fuck is that, right? And you can feel that shift. Okay, it's just like when you're driving a stick shift car, and in between you shifting gears, you can feel a lull in the energy and the velocity of the vehicle. And then once you get back into gear, that motherfucker take off. That's how it feels for you. Okay, so it's saying for you, no worries. Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry, because you got clarity. You didn't cut out a lot of stuff that you needed to. And I feel like whatever injustices was done to you, that you are going to have the clear awareness with the world here is going to come so clear, and your spirit is on the job. Spirit is on the job. The Ace of Cups in reverse, I feel like some of you's going to be willing to say goodbye to a love because they was coming in with this attacking energy, and you're saying, I will shut this shit down. Yes, I will shut this shit down and give myself a new birth, because we're going into 2020. We ain't taking nobody that should be in a hearse. Okay, this is what I have for you right now, Capricorn. Thank you so much. Until our next video for you, thank you for giving this a thumbs up. And I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time.